So today I would like to talk about that moments when we start asking ourselves why this happened to me, and instead ask what can I learn from this, what happened to me. We start questioning, the world, the universe, everything. And um, usually this had happened to me in the past, that I start asking this kind of question, because usually when things are going well, when we are having fun and everything is good, we are, like we don't questioning these things, we are happy, and we even don't realize how happy we are and how grateful we could be about these things that are happening to us. But usually when the things start going bad, when the things start going not going well, all these questions come to us. Why this happened to me? Why I took this decision? Who is guilty about that? Who has the blame? And this circle is very nocive, it's very toxic, because sometimes we never will get these answers. And if we are with a friend, or we live with family, or with our partner, it's more toxic, because all the time we will be trying to blame someone. And sometimes happens that no one has the blame, and usually no one, like no one is responsible about what we feel or what emotions we experience when these wrong things happen to us. Visualize that you are watching the TV, you are watching the news, and one accident happens. You are watching the street has a bridge, and in the bridge, someone throw one rock, and the rock fall in a car, directly in a car. In this car, there are a family, and some of them die. And we could ask, who has the blame? So after the news tells you that the person that was throwing out this rock was a person with mental health, and this happened in the real life, this happened in the news, someone with mental health throw one rock, throw one bridge, and the car that got this rock, the people that was in this car, some of them died. And you say, who has the blame? Who is guilty? Is the person with mental health? Is the driver that was driving in that moment? Was maybe one of the person that was in the car? Was the gravity? And sometimes we don't have answers. Sometimes things happen, and happen because happens, and you have to survive and live with that. And I know it's very hard when the worst things are coming, but in the worst things is where we can grow and we can learn from. And when these worst things come, better than ask why this happened to me is ask, what can I learn from this? What thing still I have left that I can fight for, or I can work for? Because we have to see around us, when the worst things are coming, we have to see around us, what do I have, what I don't have to fight with, and try to take the best of the things that you have at that moment and use in your favor, even the worst. So in the worst moment, it's very useful to be humble. First things, be humble. And instead of stop asking why this happened to me, trying to see how we can work with what we have, with the things that we don't have, and be grateful also because this happened. I know that it's very difficult to be grateful when something bad happened to us. But if we are not grateful with the life we have, if we are not grateful with the day we have, uh, the worst the worst things come, because it's the way we manage our emotions. Instead that when we start learning from the process, when we start like being grateful with what is happening, we start having this learning, this growing, this process. And I know what I'm telling you, because I also have had like very like big problems in my life, and I have been able to grow with that, and I have been able to endure and still learning. And um, one of the worst things that had happened to me was 4 years ago, that I suffered like a back pain, and I was not able to move for 3 months. I was many years in rehab, still in rehab, and in the worst moment I just asked, what can I do? The only thing I could do was doing yoga, and I started working in breathwork, in meditation. And I remember when I was a kid, and my father taught me these things, and alone in Sydney, I could be able to remember and start like trying to recover, trying to get rehab. And also saying thank you. Even in the worst moment, I learned to say thank you, because many of these things have helped me to grow, but also help other people, because have gave me more compassion to learn from that. So it's one of the great things when we can be grateful for the good and for the bad. And I say for the good and the bad, because in the good it's very easy to be grateful, you know. But in the bad moments, we still have to be. We still have to have this capacity. And in the best moment, just take that happiness, you know, enjoy that happiness. Try to be present. Try to take all what you can and take with you. And try to keep with you that peace, that state. And so when the bad moments comes, remember to be grateful, because we still have this moment of love, of enjoy, of a pleasure with us. And try to get the strength from yourself. Try to have also compassion for yourself and everyone, and try to learn the lesson. So a little reminder, what can I learn from this? Being humble and being grateful, still being grateful, because at least we are alive and we can participate in this concert in the universe. And being humble, also remembering that we are all part of this big concert. So don't try to see the things like just me, this just happened to me. This happened to everyone. Everyone in some way is suffering. Everyone in some way has to carry their own things. And when we are able to support, understand, and when we are able to see all the big pictures, we understand that the universe also suffers with us, and the universe also learns with us. The universe also transforms every time we are transforming, and every time we are in this spiral of goodness and also bad things. The universe is also learning with us what is happening to us, because all of us, we are part of this concert. So being humble, remembering that we are still alive to live, and being part of this gratefulness to let everyone share with us what's going on in this life, and learning from this life, and transforming from this life. And last thing, remember, what are your strengths? what you have, what you don't have, and what can you do with that. It's one of the best things that we can do. And also just remember that next day will be a new day. And also the things can change depending where we are and how we are. Just keep trying to vibrate, yeah, in the best symphony. Keep that vibrations in you. Namaste. And thank you for allow me to share with you this today. I'm Ananda Yogini. I'm a Tantric Yoga coach. You can find more about me and about my work in Instagram or in my website. I will leave that in the description, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.